Hello, and welcome to season 2 of the Wellness Project with Des. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening today. It is January 7th. Happy New Year. We are a week into 2021. I hope you are doing well. I hope you had a safe but fun New Year's. I hope that you are healthy and everything is going well for you. I wanted to just talk about two different things today. First, if you are following me on Instagram or you are a member of my Facebook community, you probably saw this already, but I posted a picture of a jar. Every single year, I see this post on Facebook and Instagram all over the place because this is a podcast and audio format. You cannot see the picture, so I'm going to read it to you. It's a picture of a jar and post-it notes. It says, "This January, start the year with an empty jar. Each week, add a note with a good thing that happened. On New Year's Eve, empty the jar and read about the amazing year you had." I see this post every single year, all over Facebook, all over Instagram, and every year I think, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness, that is such a good idea. I'm going to do that this year. And every single year, I do not do it. But finally, I am doing it this year. 2021 is the year. We went out and bought a ginormous mason jar, and I'm changing this project up a little bit because I always really want to do the gratitude journal each night as well, but that's another thing that I'm like, I really need to do that. There's so many benefits to doing it, and I never do. So I decided to combine these two things. So instead of putting a post-it in once a week, Mark and I are putting a post-it in every single night. So this is combining the gratitude journal with this good day positivity jar. We are only 7 days into it, but so far I have to say I'm really loving it. It's been pretty easy thus far to pick something good from the day. In fact, a lot of our post-its have like 2 or 3 things on them each, but yesterday I really struggled. I had a very hard time finding something good from the day. We didn't leave the house. I was like glued to the news all day. My eyes did not leave any sort of screen. We were home, we were in the house. It just felt like an overwhelming day. I got some bad news about work that I've been very stressed about, and I've just been feeling very overwhelmed and stressed and very worried. I have a few students I'm very worried about, and it was just kind of getting to me. So at the end of the night, I looked at Mark and I was like, nothing good happened today. There's nothing to write on our post-it. What are we going to write? We both had a very difficult time finding something good from the day, but for the last few weeks, we've been introducing our foster cat Boots to our cat Raffi. Our cat Raffi used to love our foster cats. He always wanted to play with them. He was always trying to get to them, but because we didn't foster for a year because we moved from New York to Colorado, he kind of got out of used to being around a lot of other cats. So our last cats that we have been fostering, he has been very against and very vocal about hating the foster cats. We do keep them separate, but now we've been introducing Boots to Raffi, and the last few days Raffi's really taken to him, and they've just been running around the whole house playing and chasing each other and rushing each other. It's so funny. So that was what we put on our post-it yesterday. We really enjoyed watching Boots and Raffi chase each other. It made us laugh a lot. So that was really cute. I love the quote. It goes something like, I might butcher it, but it goes something like, "Every day is not good, but you will find good in every day." So that's the point of the positivity jar or the good day jar, whatever you choose to call it, and the gratitude journal is finding the good in every day. No matter how bad of a day you are having, there's always something to be grateful for. There's always something good that happened in that day. Even the day before, Mark was like, "Oh, I really enjoyed our soup that we made for dinner." It could be simple things like that. So we started it. We're a week in. I really enjoy that activity. So let me know if you have done your own good day jar, positivity jar, and how you feel it is affecting you and if you are enjoying that. Secondly, I know a lot of people have been having a very hard time in their lives, whether with jobs or spouses or kids or politics, religion, whatever else. I know a lot of people have been having a lot of bad luck. There's been unexpected deaths, unexpected job losses, car accidents, sicknesses. A lot of things have been happening, and a lot of people have been having very bad luck and have been very distraught. And then there's your everyday run of the mill kind of bad luck kind of stuff that isn't a big deal. But I really wanted to focus today on control. A lot of anxiety and desperation and helplessness and hopelessness comes from control, our need or desire to control things that we cannot. So again, you may have seen this on my Instagram or Facebook group, but I posted a graphic and there's an inner circle and there's an outer circle. It's very important to focus on the things you can control and identify and be aware of the things that you want to control but that you cannot control. Once you identify this and you are aware of this, you can greatly minimize your anxiety when you only focus on the things you can control. So I'm going to read you the graphic. On the outer circle, it says, I can't control, and it gives examples. Other people's words, other people's actions, other people's attitudes, other people's feelings, other people's mistakes, other people's body language, other people's reactions, other people's behavior, other people's ideas, other people's thoughts. These are all things that we cannot control. You may want to control somebody else's behavior or thoughts or their feelings or their attitude, but you cannot. There's no way to control someone else. It's very important to focus on what we can control. I can control my words, my actions, my behavior, my attitudes, my effort, my decisions, my body language, my ideas, my reactions, my feelings, and my thoughts. This is so important to realize and live every day. And it's going to take a lot of practice. This is not something that's easy by any means. I feel like we are all trying to control other people in some way, shape, or form through intimidation or scare tactics or cold shoulder. We react in a way that tries to control other people, and it's not effective. That more often than not damages relationships. It causes a divide. And we want to connect with other people, but we are all our own beings in control of ourselves. Or at least we should be. That's something we also have to practice, being in control of our feelings and behavior and attitude, things like that. But focus on what you can control. Let go of what you cannot. And I promise you, when you practice this and live it every day, you will feel freer, you will feel calmer, you will feel less anxious. So, with that, I want to end with an exercise for you. I want you to get out a piece of paper and a pen and write down a list of things you want to control but you cannot. And then I want you to write a list of things that you can control. Things that you can control in your own life that you can focus more on instead of putting focus and energy into the things you cannot control. Feel free to message me, email me, DM me on Instagram. I'd love to hear your list and let me know how that was for you. It's very hard and it takes a lot of effort and energy, and it may cause you to be very uncomfortable realizing the things that you've been trying to control, but you cannot. And realizing that, that can be a big realization for people. So let me know how that goes for you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that your week has been going okay. Definitely tune in Thursday, the 21st. I will have an episode posted of my interview with Christina from The Impactful Parent, and I think you're going to love it and find it very valuable and inspiring. Thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to hear from you.